Why is my volume so low? Look, it's Penny as a gajalaka. Oh, I loved Garfield intro. All you need is long hair and exercise to look good. Because Markiplier was like horrible. He used to be like somewhat fat, and with short hair, he looked like a nerd. Now he looks like a geeked versus locked in. De nada. Okay. Pillow princess. What does this mean?
Nice.
I don't know what a pillow princess is. You're gonna probably invite me. Are you still following me? Oh, Poogie's following me. Or Baconator's following me. Whatever, just for you to stop following me. I'm thinking.
Ready for action.
I gotta collect all of it. All of it. Take all. Let's see how many. 200 nitro shrooms. Alright, that's what I need. Fire herbs, mandragana. Okay. And one great hornfly. Fire herb. Geeked versus locked in. Fungi. That's fungi, right? Geeked versus locked in. Do do do. Do do do. I don't know what my parents are rambling about. Talking about how he's sustaining my mother or something like that. Like, bro, what? Bro, what you talking about? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna wait until you change equipment. Geeked versus locked in. There it is. Yeah, because I was waiting for you. Yes. What? Can I not see my profile? I can, but I'm not going to. That was so long ago. Oh, that was. Hold on, no. Shut up. That wasn't. Was that emo? Or was it? Is it like laughing emojis? It should be laughing emojis. What emojis? I was talking about other people. You know how I like to make fun of the people who just want to whine about that stuff. Yeah. Well, that's exactly what I'm doing. 2016, 2015. I wasn't. Not even. I've never been one of those emo. Yep. Yes, very sure. Wait, let me invite you. I've never been emo. I think it's weird. I know. like, I bet you were the type of person that would whine to other people. Oh, my life's so bad. Oh, like for attention?
Actually, surprisingly, no.
No. No.
I I was I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. When I was younger, kind of isolated myself because I'm like, oh.
uh,
Oh.
I just kind of isolated myself because. Oh, apparently there's this new Monster Hunter coming out apart from Wilds. Oh wait, I haven't sent you the pictures of my haircut. Yeah, it's called Outlanders.
Yeah, I sent you the picture. You didn't send me no
You
picture.
should send. You should send more. Actually, I think it's not enough. Not enough.
Where's that video you promised to send me last night?
I promised. I've been out all day, so give me a moment.
Oh, you know.
And besides, I don't promise anything.
Come on.
Self improvement. Self improvement.
Oh wait, you look so cute in the second one.
Oh.
Cause when you're cute, you're so bad. I love these photos. They're so cute. And your haircut looks good. Oh yeah, it's still loading. Just wait. Ooh, 50% off Build-A-Bear.
I'm trying to see
Trying to see what
how I can do bubbles.
bubble.
Muck water deep snow res. What is that? Just learning combos. Because I'm using the hunting horn. Because you won't use it, someone's have to.
Shut up. Why do you want me to use the hunting horn so bad?
I don't want you to use it anymore.
Why? What if I do?
Oh wait, hold on. Earplugs.
Oh yeah, I forgot. There's like naughty boys.
Okay, I'm so confused. I can shoot bubbles. Okay, are you in?
Yeah, no I am.
I know you would. Crazy. Tomorrow do you want nothing? Tomorrow you want to go to the theater or something?
Tomorrow?
Yes. Like after work?
Yeah.
Let me see. I don't know. Oh, I was thinking Hard Eyes. Hard Eyes looks cool.
Yeah, and also Regal's just next door. And they have horse I can use there.
Well, if you want that, sure. Uh, well, I was thinking about. I was thinking about girls on white horses with angelic voices. I was listening to that song.
Legi knocked me over.
How did?
Robinhood Gold offers one of the highest APYs available. With Gold, your uninvested cash is
Is there like a more in-depth combo guide in this customized? There should be. Oh yeah, hold on. It's there. I put a bubble down. Whoa, I'm so quick. There, I think I put the bubble down. And so now if I hit him in that bubble, so if I'm in this bubble and I hit him, right? You know what? Post a quest on whichever. I recommend Valhazak for last because it's the hardest, like me right now. But
weapons, and has also recently become one of my favorite weapons to use ever in the Monster Hunter series. This is not an exaggeration either. This is a seriously awesome weapon that is capable of knocking out monsters, has great mobility. Dude, what more could you want from a weapon? Now, since you have clicked on this,
just tell me how to do the things, man.
Dude. So starting off with the hunting horn, the first thing we need to talk about before we go into actual attacks and combos are the notes that can be played in the top right corner, as you can see. Different button presses give you different notes, and so when you do normal attacks through those button presses, you'll line up a bunch of notes in the top left, as you can see. For this hunting horn's purposes, though, this is the Fatalis Menace Wailer. This one comes with a purple, a red, and an orange note, which gives us these melodies that we can play in combat. But you can also see that your melodies are just listed above, so you kind of have like a little cheat sheet, actually, to work with. As I said before, when you do certain attacks, like if I were to press the Y button, for example, we'll get a purple note in the top left.
Okay, yeah. I know this.
You can see. As you can see, they are being added to, well, our very own music stack. Right now, our attack damage is 1928 on the right.
Actually, yeah, I should check. So attack is 1001 to
It's lit up in green in the top right.
1239, and if I do attack up is gonna 1, 2, and then I play.
And it'll go to purple. And if you remember, we were at 19.
Oh wow, that's a really big attack increase. Oh, XL.
Now, before we do go into actual attacks, we are talking about notes more, as there are a lot of shortcuts to get.
What if I keep going?
The first most notable shortcut is that you can
Oh wow!
melodies together and then strum them all at the exact same time. Our music score is empty right now, but if we wanted to, we could stack up attack up large.
I mess up.
Now, below the music score and to the right a little bit, you'll see that our attack up extra large can be played by pressing the right trigger, but we can actually stack up more melodies if we want, such as knockbacks negated in the top right above attack up large. The music score will actually keep track of melodies that you played as long as you do them in extra large has been bumped down, and knockbacks negated is actually above attack up extra large. Now, if we press the right trigger,
What?
we go from top to bottom in the buffs that we want to grant ourselves. So it'll go knockbacks negated,
Sweet.
and if you let it play, it'll actually keep everything in the list. So now, as you can see, knockbacks negated and attack up extra large are in the green in the top right, but as we know, there is actually a second level to them. Now, getting 2 buffs is cool, but it sure does take a lot of time, Tara, is maybe what you're thinking. Yes, indeed, it would take a very long time, but that is where shortcuts actually come into play. First, we'll queue up attack up large, as before, but we're only going to queue it up one time, actually. Now we can press the right trigger to perform the recital again, but if we press the right trigger again after the first buff, we'll do what's known as an encore. Now the encore is basically just an extra recital. It's just an extra little layer that you can add to get all your, secondary buffs on top of the buffs you already get. With attack up large, you go up to the attack up extra large. So what this means is
Does speed, affinity, stamina?
Large notes a second time. Normally we'd have to strum all that together and then do this to get the attack up large and do all the notes again. But like I said, the encore prevents that from happening, and we get to just play the notes again. Extremely important, do not forget that. So now that our attack up extra large is actually active, the purple in the top right is the indicator. Purple is the same indicator for all of the buffs actually. We're still at 1999 attack. And now let's talk about the melody in the top right, self-improvement. Every single hunting horn has access to self-improvement, and this is a buff that only applies to your hunter and not other allies that you
Oh, that's dumb.
Now, because of that, you might think self-improvement is not that important, but it is extremely important. This is the most important melody you should be playing as you're hunting with the hunting horn. To activate self-improvement, all we need
Did you put a request?
as you can see in the top right, kind of like attack up extra large. It's actually pretty quick to perform. And just like attack up extra large or any other melody, we can perform the encore. Now you'll notice our damage goes all the way up to a whopping 2,297 attack just because of the self-improvement.
Alright,
So
I'm gonna
as you
go.
can see there, self-improvement kind of acts like a buff to your buffs. It's really good. Self-improvement also has the benefits of making it so that you have a natural mind's eye effect to your hunting horn, but you may not know it actually gives you a huge movement speed boost. And you might be able to tell, but we are running really fast for a drawn weapon. Compared to what it was before, it is an extreme movement buff, and this makes Hunting Horn one of the most mobile weapons in Monster Hunter World. Now, like I said, there are different melodies depending on the Hunting Horn that you
That's the one I was talking to you about. Are you seeing it? Did I send it to you?
It really does vary horn to horn, but that is the
I was literally talking about Markiplier a few moments ago because of it.
Attack combos are pretty simple and as follows. You can press the triangle or white button a couple times for a sideways swing and an overhead swing. The overhead swing has a ton of vertical range. It hits really high, as you can see. You can also do the overhead swing by moving in a direction and pressing the triangle or Y button. It acts as a shortcut to get it out, and it's actually your unsheath weapon attack itself. It has a ton of range in a vertical motion, but it has a ton of range in front of you as well. So do not underestimate this attack. Our next combo is the circle button or B button.
Shouldn't be long if we keep this pace up.
The same thing goes with this attack. As you can see, we actually hit into the air pretty nicely. Again, moving forward.
Why are you still in the
Phase 2 of the attack combo? Skipping
Nergigante quest?
Now all those mechanics actually apply to Y plus B.
But you already killed them.
Circle in terms of the mechanics. We press it twice, we can get an attack combo. And if we're moving,
Okay.
we'll skip to the second part of the attack combo. Now you may be wondering how I was doing the hilt stab earlier. The hilt stab is an extremely important move.
Nothing.
This is your only severing type move, which means that this could be used to cut tails. But you have to do a bunch of hilt stabs to cut tails if you're fighting.
You're suspicious. Shut up.
Now what's really important about the hilt stab
I'ma
is that
touch
it
you.
actually acts as another shortcut in your combos to play notes.
Well, now I
Hilt
won't.
stab is actually done in the middle of combos. After you've done an attack, you can actually hold back. You actually have to press the same button. Press the same button to get a hilt stab. But you don't actually have to press the same button to get a hilt stab. But you don't know what's more important earlier. The hilt stab is an extremely important move as well, as this is your only severing type move, which means that this could be used to cut tails. But you'd have to do a bunch of hilt stabs to cut tails if you're playing by yourself. Now, what's more important about the hilt stab is that it actually acts as another shortcut in your combos to play notes. Now, the hilt stab is actually done in the middle of combos. After you've done an attack, you can actually hold back on the left stick and press the same button to get a hilt stab. But you don't actually have to press the same button. This is where the shortcut comes into play. If I were to press the normal attack button and press B instead, we'll actually get the hilt stab and it'll have played the B note.
Oh, interesting. Alright. Okay. Where are you?
I'm down where we fought the nerdy guy last time. Don't know where the guy is.
I don't know where the guy is. My name is Alice. I like Dick. No, 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 no. If I did, I wouldn't be with you. You know that, right? No, I don't. No, I don't. I'm not lying. I'm not lying. Being 100% truthful. As always. So now shut up. Wait, hold on. I will make you. What big crystal? You know what I should do? I'm just playing notes so I can be faster. I can definitely tell. He's in his zone, zone 14, as usual. I should have done earplugs. How do I do it? Scout fly power up. Yeah, you're welcome. I should have gone for earplugs. Okay, let me see. Ow, you dick. You're kidding. Alright, what else do I need? I'm gonna try stack. Why am I not playing notes? So I gotta do, huh? Why are you playing the hunting horn? Didn't you just say that you didn't want it? Oh, this is movement in muck, water, and deep. Okay. Okay, let me see. It's because I don't have any notes. Ah. ¿Qué? No puedo. I should have done earplugs. Okay, wait, hold on. Cause cause earplugs means that I won't be affected by. Okay, I'm a heal. Am I really dancing? All right, I'm gonna go and do this. No, I'm gonna. There. What? Hold on, I gotta. Then use the switch axe. Ow. Right. Ow. Yeah, get him, Penny. Ah, he's angry. Bro, what happened to my earplugs? I think it's really silly. That we're just playing music while he's trying to kill us. He's gonna try and... I'd recommend you... Okay, he's leaving. Go to your camp. Go to your camp and change to a switch axe. I don't need you with the horror. I don't need you with the hunting horn. I'm surprised. Have you just been spamming notes? Yeah, I can tell. Ah, what the hell? Let me play my notes. He's almost dead. Yeah, and I won't let him leave. I won't let him leave. Oh, right. I forgot we... Tina Gigante says woman now. No. Be careful, it's gonna dive at you. I told you. What the? Oh, you dick. Now you're dying right here. That did nothing. He thinks he can just leave. I'm gonna show you something. Where are you? I'm gonna show you my cock. Let me show you, just so you can.
You can see in the top left with our music score. The same thing applies to all of
Look,
the general three
over here.
attacks that you can do.
Go over here.
Whether it's Y or B or Y and B together. We can interrupt
And you
any
go
of
down
them
here.
as we like and press one of the attack buttons. As long as you're holding back on the left stick, you'll actually see that we get the
And now
health
you
back.
can set up a camp
However,
here.
the hunting horn horn swing changes. So for
Yep.
example, I could run up and do an overhead swing, but press back and B at the same time to get our beat
It's
going.
gonna ask you for some
Version of the
things.
hilt stab. It means that our melodies actually get way easier to perform and quicker too, which means another shortcut with the hunting horn. The hilt stab can only be done after a
Alright, now let's kill this Nargigante. Because I can't teleport because you have literally no camps. And it's all up to you. Oh, poor you. So I'm gonna do this. Do not wake him up. Yep. But I'm trying to hit him with my moves, even though none of these are pretty much good. Oh wait, I have to. Ow. I don't know what these bubbles do. But
normal attack, and what I mean by normal attack is something that isn't the hilt stab. Anything else that isn't the hilt stab is considered a normal attack. So if we were to do the hilt stab shortcut for the attack up large combo, it would look like this. So we can run up and press the Y button, and we'll hold back and press Y and B together, and then we'll do Y and B normally, and hold back and press B again. That was an extremely quick way of getting attack up large, and it is cued in our music score in the top left, as you can see. This is what makes the hilt stab so great, is that every other attack you can do it basically, and you can do it with any note that you need. Now, since we're still talking about combos with the hunting horn, as we are lining
I don't think you will.
As you saw before, we did press the right trigger to perform the recital, but the recital actually deals damage, as you can see, and quite a considerable amount at that.
ha ha ha
Press the
ha.
right trigger again, it'll deal damage just like the recital. Now the recital is actually different depending on, well, which way you swing the stick as well. You have a forward recital. You have a backwards recital, which is more easily done after you press an attack by holding back on the left stick. It moves your hunter backwards. And you have a left or right or side recital, as I would call it. Holding left or right on the stick will move you in a certain direction and displace your hunter to the right or left as your heart desires. The attack basically looks the same no matter what way you go. Now, the final note that we haven't talked about is actually the left trigger, and I waited to talk about this because this was actually the inclusion of Iceborne. So if you are watching this guide and you do not have Iceborne for Monster Hunter World, you do not need to worry about this note. But this is a Monster Hunter World Iceborne Hunting Horn guide, so let's talk about it. This is an extra note that was basically added with Iceborne, giving all hunting horns more melodies that can be played and a super wicked attack. By pressing the left trigger, we get this bad boy. This leads to the Echo Wave attack, as you can see in the bottom of our musical melodies list in the top right. And in the top left, you can see I can either do Impact, Echo Wave, or Echo Wave Dragon. Because this is a dragon hunting horn, we have access to the Echo Wave Dragon, but the Echo Wave element does not actually exist for any other element besides Dragon. I'm not really sure why. But first, let's go over Impact, Echo Wave. So here is Impact, Echo Wave. As you can see there, it plays a huge horn blare. On the right, it says that we've activated the melody Impact Echo Wave, but really it's just a bunch of damage in one attack. Now, something you may not know is that we can actually stack up our Echo Waves. Because we can't press the left trigger when we are in an unsheathed stance, and we can't press it because it'll actually go to our slinger, it means that we actually need to do it in attack combos. Now, the overhead swing attack actually does a pretty good amount of damage anyways. And into the left trigger musical note, it actually is kind of your bread and butter for really small windows of attack opportunity.
You sound cold.
Or smaller attack windows, I should say.
Pussy, pussy, you're such a pussy.
And when we perform our recital, it'll actually all cue together as well. Because we are stacking up Impact Echo Waves in our music score in the top left, as you can see, it's kind of the same thing that applies like how we stack up any other melodies. Except we're just stacking up the same melody 3 times. Now, it may take a while to get all 3 of these queued, but if you have the foresight to know that you have a knockdown coming soon or a well-placed trap, you can stack this up and get big damage when you eventually perform your recital. It's going to blare 3 times, and of course, we can perform the encore to do it again.
Wait, how do you do that?
Trap, you can stack this up and get any other melody together as well. Because we are stacking up Impact Echo Waves in our music score in the top left, as you can see, it's kind of the same thing that applies like how we stack up any other melodies. Except we're just stacking up the same melody 3 times. Now, it may take a while to get all 3 of these queued, but if you have the foresight to know that you have a knockdown coming soon or a well-placed trap, you can stack this up and get big damage when you eventually perform your recital. It's going to blare 3 times, and of course, we can perform the encore to do it again.
Do you pose the quest?
But Tara, can we do anything to make this actually quicker? Of course we can, ladies and gentlemen. We can do the hilt stab attack. We press the left trigger, and we'll just hold back and press B for the hilt stab. Now, depending on, well, where the monster is at, you actually might just want to go to the side, or to the right, or back. It really is your call on where you want these to land. See, right here, I'm not actually in range because we went to the side, so you need to be careful when you actually perform your recital. Now, while we are still on the Impact Echo Wave, I'd like to teach you something else about it when it comes to the encore. So first, let's get this all stacked up. So what you may have noticed before is that when we play the recital, it'll actually blare a few times. But when we do the encore, it's actually only going to do it once. So right here, we're going to get 3 butt blares. 1, 2, and 3. But when we do the encore, it actually combines all 3 into one huge hit. And that's why I did 588 damage right there. So now that we've gone over the...
Are you going to post another quest or not?
A little bit more. Encore is very, very important because, well, it plays all of your melodies a second time. But what you may not know is that it actually plays all of your melodies that you queued up from your first recital all together. So it'll actually be easier to demonstrate how the encore...
Wait, I thought you didn't work tomorrow.
So first, we're actually going to start with our self-improvement, and we're going to go into knockbacks negated. So self-improvement is already queued up on the music score. We go knockbacks
So what are you going to tell them?
And now we go attack up large.
Okay. So no.
So as you can see, we have
No.
all of these notes in our music score, so we have to play the recital, but we have to let it play out to get all the buffs in the top right. So you'll see them all light up as green as they all happen one by one, but when you see me perform the encore, we only need to let the encore play once to get the extra buff on all of those buffs. So here, we'll see green pop up a little bit here and there. There's one, there's two, and here's three. And we go encore, and it'll only play once to get us all the way up to purple. Just like that. So this is what you would do at the start of a quest, for instance, if you wanted to get everything played all at once for you and all your teammates. Of course, self-improvement is only for yourself, but 2 double buffs on the buffs that you're already providing, really, is a ton of damage. I mean, look at it for yourself. I mean, this is with the self-improvement, of course, but you get the gist. Now, one last thing when it does come to the encore, because the encore plays all of your melodies that you did play all at the same time, that means it actually applies to the impact echo wave. So let's store 3 impact echo waves, and I'm going to provide a demonstration again. As you saw before, when we do the recital with the impact echo wave, we get 3 horn blares from it. So what happens with the encore is that it actually plays all of the impact echo waves all at the same time. So you'll see the general damage of these is 230, 230, and 230 again. But as we encore, you'll see they actually all get played at the same time for 689 damage. So for example, we could stack up our impact echo waves, or let's say you already have it ready.
Okay. Legiana. Nah. We should go to movies tomorrow. Tomorrow we should go to the movies. Tomorrow.
Good dude to not wait.
We're gonna watch Hard Eyes. Because apparently it's good.
And play them back here. And imagine that post is the monster's head. And then you let this horn blare do massive damage. Boom! And imagine that damage would be doubled. It's actually absolutely insane. Now before we go on to sliding attack.
Huh? Valley Fair?
And slopes and all that, let's talk about a couple more buffs that your hunting horn may or may not have depending on the hunting horn. So, as we pulled out this Safi Diva hunting horn, as you can see in the top right below self-improvement, we have a ton of melodies, actually.
A ton of melodies.
Most notably, the bottom 2 are a speed boost and a fade window up, and an elemental effectiveness up. So first, let's
Let me warm you up, baby girl. No, I won't. Alright, I'm gonna do it.
Now we're gonna notice when I perform the recital is that we actually get these kind of AoE buffs for everybody, or you and your allies. So we'll get elemental effectiveness up right here. And we can have speed boost even. So as allies pass through this stuff, it'll actually grant these buffs. As you can see, our elemental damage is at 190.
Those bubbles.
If we were to unequip this hunting horn and get our buffs off, I'll show you real quick here. We can just change to any other hunting horn. Doesn't really matter. Our attack is back down to 180.
Alright, uh-oh. Where am I? Were you spawned right next to it? Lucky. What is this, northeast cam? Yeah. I only have one camp, one camp in here, and you don't have the other one, so I gotta climb a bunch. And I don't think I have the Raider ride for this map. It's a her. That's why it's a her, dumbass. I have. Since a few days ago. Well, Wednesday.
Wednesday?
Yeah.
What research were you doing?
I was trying to see if Legianas had vaginas. Simple.
Crazy sentence.
You're crazy.
You clearly are. You're trying to see Legiana's vagina.
I'm not trying to, I just saw it. You know, like, not my fault.
It is your fault.
Oh, so now you're blaming me for everything you've done, huh? Oh, Wedge Beetle. Fine, then I just won't go over there. Then admit it. Admit it's a woman. Good. You can't hurt me. Penny's one of you. These shouldn't be able to hurt me. Penny's one of them. Oh, there's a Kieran. Where are the footprints, though? I hate that the Kieran is an Elder Dragon. He really does not deserve to be an Elder Dragon. He's just not up for the challenge. I'm going.
I hit it a few times.
Hold on, I gotta... And then... And then... There. I should have all of them. I'm a jumper. I'm already jumping her. Look. Look. Walk through this. Walk through this. You see the things that are shining on the floor? Walk through them. Because they'll give you a buff. You're frozen, by the way. Ow. Why don't you heal? How the hell do you come? You kidding? This sucks. I don't know. I don't think I like this weapon, honestly. It's because I don't know why it's not doing. Yeah. I need my buffs. There. Ah, she's going back up there. There's a wedge beetle though. Wedge beetle. It's so aim up and it's gonna say O for wedge beetle. You're gonna hit that. I know you wanna hit that. I know you wanna hit that. Hit that. Everybody's getting wet fast. Say consequences are a loss, but hey, are a lot, but. Another wedge beetle? No. Yeah, it's Kieran. Just it's the pony.